You've probably heard of Pass the Parcel, right? It has always been one of the most popular kids' party games, but compared to when I was a kid, it just isn't as fun anymore. You feel obligated to always stop on every child, make sure they've all unwrapped every layer, and it just hasn't got that same appeal that it once had. So today I'm going to share with you our favorite game to play at all of our kids' parties and grown-up parties too. And it's the Saran Wrap game. So here in Australia, we don't call it Saran Wrap, we call it Cling Wrap, Glad Wrap, whatever name you call it by, but it's essentially this Cling Wrap. And we're going to use that instead of paper, and this is a far more fast-paced, hilarious party game for kids. So I'm going to show you how to make it. All right, so here's everything I need to create my Saran Wrap ball. I've just grabbed a couple of treats. Normally I put lollipops in as well, but I completely forgot to grab them. So I've just got some chocolates and some sherbets. It is a Wednesday themed party that I'm making this one for. My daughter's 11th birthday party, so I've got these stickers, a few other little cute things for girls, lip glosses and hair clips and whatnot. So the idea is to have a lot of small stuff because you want to be able to fit as much as you possibly can in there. This is only a part Cling Wrap that I've got in here, but I have got a second roll. But last time I did it, I only used about half and it was pretty sizable still. So just start right in the center and you start wrapping. So you want to make it so that it's relatively hard for them to open it up. So I like to roll it around and twist it a bit here and there. Oh, the sticker's really going to get squashed. Yeah, I might wait until we get to the later layers for those. So the goal of the game is to just be the one that's unwrapping. So every time that you have a dice, the dice goes around the circle, and as the dice is going around the circle where somebody rolls a 6, they're the ones that start unwrapping, and they keep unwrapping layers no matter how many prizes fall out until the next person hits a 6 on the dice, and then that dice then moves to the next person and the prize also moves around. So you constantly have somebody unwrapping and everyone else in the group trying their hardest to get a turn. Okay, so I'm coming towards the end. I'll probably just put a couple more prizes in, and there is a load of stuff in here. I didn't keep count, but there's probably about 35 different layers with prizes in it, which is a lot considering there's only about 7 kids, I think, coming to the party. But that's okay. Obviously, this is a good amount of prizes for a bigger group as well, so with people getting a few less prizes, but it makes it fun because there's that element of not knowing whether you're going to win, what you're going to win, because even through a few layers it's hard to see what's coming up. And it also has that illusion of thinking that you're closer than you actually are as well, which adds to the fun, of course. So just making sure to add a few twists and turns and then pulling it off every now and again so that they have to find that layer again. So there's no tearing layers. Like obviously sometimes you get a tear by accident, but they have to be aiming to remove just one layer at a time. So that's part of the gameplay rules. And then that is of course the big challenge of trying to find where the end of the cling wrap is, like I'm trying to do right now. And it just adds to that fun. There are other variations of the game too. So rather than using a dice and having people go based on, you know, every rolling a 6 sort of thing, some people try and play it by using oven mitts, and that is just ridiculously hard. But it's a different level of fun, especially for adults and teenagers, where you need to add that extra challenge to make party games more exciting. I'm going to add one more prize in here and call it done. section. So I have used maybe about 40 meters of cling wrap so far for this. So I used about a third of the other roll, and then I've used probably half of this roll. So a fair amount, but you would definitely be able to do it with just a single roll. And I just got the cheap local supermarket brand one. Nothing fancy, you don't need anything fancy to do this. Just a basic plastic wrap. And there we have it, our finished ball. Ready for fun. Okay, so here is my wrapped ball full of prizes. There's probably 34 to 40 prizes in there, loads of prizes. Although it isn't as big as I often make them because I have used a lot of more flat prizes such as stickers and sherbet packets and stuff. So it's not really huge despite having that many prizes, which is actually kind of fun because people don't expect to win as many prizes and they'll get a nice surprise. As I mentioned, the way to play is you need your ball and you need a dice. So there's two ways you can do it. One is to have the dice going around the circle one by one. Each person rolls, and every time someone rolls a 6, they start unwrapping. The other option is just to have a person continue rolling until they get a 6. And then they start unwrapping, and then the next person keeps rolling until they get a 6. So we usually play the second version, but either way, it's a lot of fun. As soon as that 6 is rolled, the ball becomes theirs. They just keep unwrapping until that next 6 is rolled, and then the ball moves on to that next person. So really fast paced, really exciting, lots of fun, lots of squeals. Kids get really excited and worked up, and it's a lot of fun. But it's also so much fun for adults and teenagers, and all you need to do is just switch out the prizes to suit your age group. So obviously kids, treats, lollies, little party trinkets, and like fun little stuff like stickers and things like that, erasers, stamps, all those sorts of things are great for kids. For teenagers, you could put, if it's girls, you could put things like lip gloss, hair accessories. Again, candy's fine for everybody. For teenage boys, it might be, I don't know, techie things, like little things that people will be into. So it doesn't need to be anything expensive. It is actually a really affordable, fun game that takes a while too. So usually it'll take us about 15 to 30 minutes to play a full round. So it is a bigger game. And for that reason, it's usually the main game that we do play at the kids' parties now. We don't do a lot of other games because this one, it just takes the most amount of time, and it is one that they do enjoy playing. Adults, you could put things like little mini booze bottles in there if you really wanted to. I don't know, it really doesn't need to be fancy. So hopefully that's given you some great ideas for your next party, and I hope you do give it a try. If you do, make sure you comment below and tell me all about it. And if you do like videos like this, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe for more. Thanks everyone, bye.